What you're looking at is not a truck, it's not a bus, it's not an RV. Mercedes-Benz is calling it the MCM 2027, and after spending the day walking around this thing, sitting in it, and even lying down in the back of it, I genuinely don't know what category to put it in. This thing rides on 10 wheels. 10. So today we're doing a full review: exterior, interior, cockpit, price, and whether any of this actually makes sense. Let's get into it. Let's start with the stance, because that's the first thing that hits you. It's riding on a 5-axle, 10-wheel chassis, wrapped in this deep teal to emerald paint that shifts depending on the light. Every wheel gets its own copper bronze finish, and honestly, that's the first sign this isn't meant to look like a commercial vehicle. It's meant to look like jewelry that happens to move at highway speed. Up front, the fascia borrows heavily from the current Mercedes EQ language, that illuminated light bar running edge to edge, the big chrome tri-star sitting proud on the nose. But then the body just keeps going. The greenhouse alone stretches almost the entire length of the vehicle, this angular glass house pulling light into whatever's happening inside. Around back, same story. Mercedes badge, MCM 2027 nameplate lit up on the roof spoiler. Tail lights wrapping the corners in that sharp, faceted style you'd expect on an S-Class, just scaled up to bus proportions. On the move, highway, mountain pass, open desert, it honestly reads more like a private rail car than anything on rubber tires. Climb into the cockpit, and it's unmistakably Mercedes. Widescreen dash, driver display, center infotainment, a secondary screen for the co-pilot, all trimmed in carbon fiber and brushed metal. The steering wheel is straight out of the EQS. Because the cab sits so far forward and the glass wraps so aggressively, visibility is almost panoramic, more helicopter than heavy vehicle. The two front captain's chairs swivel, which matters, because behind them, this stops being a cab and becomes a living room. Right behind the cockpit, there's a full sectional leather lounge, charcoal upholstery, copper piping, a floating coffee table, a wall-mounted screen the size of what you'd have in an apartment. Ambient teal lighting runs along every edge of the cabinetry, with a full recliner section across from it, like a private jet's business cabin. Keep walking back and you hit the galley kitchen. Full induction cooktop, double built-in ovens, a proper sink with a pull-down faucet, soft close copper handles everywhere. Further back, the bedroom. A genuine full-size bed, upholstered headboard, built-in nightstands with touchscreen controls, floor-to-ceiling wardrobes on both sides, same teal and walnut palette carried straight through. And then the bathroom, which might be the most absurd room in here. Full marble surfaces, a rainfall shower head, a glass-enclosed shower with a Mercedes star on the handle, a floating vanity. This is a hotel bathroom on wheels. Now let's talk price, because I know that's what everyone's actually here for. Mercedes hasn't released an official figure. This is a concept. Remember, not a production vehicle with a configurator page. But going by the materials alone, the marble, the walnut, the full custom 10-axle chassis, the built-in kitchen appliances, the private bedroom suite, realistically, you're looking at something that would sit well north of $1 million if it ever reached production. For context, that puts it in the same territory as ultra-luxury coach conversions and custom motor coaches from builders like Marchi Mobile or Faulkner, vehicles that already start around $2 million before options. Given the sheer scale and the number of rooms packed into this thing, I wouldn't be surprised if a real-world MCM 2027 landed somewhere between $1.5 and $3 million, depending on trim. Now, it's a concept, so there's no published data on power, range, or drivetrain either. But watching it move, coastal highway, mountain pass, desert straightaway, the proportions actually work better in motion than standing still. The 10-wheel stance keeps it planted, and the low, sculpted front end keeps it from looking like the brick it technically is. So, final thoughts. Is the MCM 2027 a truck, a bus, or an RV? Honestly, it's none of those. It's Mercedes flexing what luxury mobility could mean once you stop worrying about category or budget. Would I daily drive it? Absolutely not. Parking alone would be a nightmare, and neither would my bank account survive it. But as a rolling statement of where ultra-luxury travel might be headed, it's hard not to be impressed. That's the Mercedes-Benz MCM 2027. Let me know in the comments. Production reality or pure concept fantasy? Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.